With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you wanted to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Well, they'll come up second and 7.
Here we go. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. The first drive here, the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
On first down, Keys. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. The Jaguars at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually you're always at your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Here we go. Strike. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll keep it on the ground. Keys. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough third and 4.
On the set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go now. Hey, smash Russell. Street. 60 Mavericks.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Keys. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Viking 18.
Second and 5. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brock Bowers with career touchdown number 70. And the Jaguars will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away. You look at this Jaguar defense. Well, they've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 6, that'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game than they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they probably have to punt it away.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Come on. Come on, baby.
And now they'll audible to something else. Again, he'll drop the throw. Well, there it drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and 2nd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll look to throw again. Again, that's Watkins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Come on, what is the return? Oh, baby, going way better.
Touchdown to the end, but a big play on that one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
Man, I gave you two.
Boy, two well-sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had one drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Ready, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 16 more on that one and another first down. His first carry, their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Even against double coverage, he found another opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, and he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Up the middle they go. Keys. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, Cardinal, Cardinal. Seven Pirates.
They'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
A 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws.
Hey, Cisco.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. First time these two have picked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Second and 1. From the left side, it's complete. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there. As that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. On first down, they go to the ground attack. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing that out incomplete. It's Douglas. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Bayshaw Churton with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for him. And now it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Jaguars 10.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here is a field goal, and we can take the lead in the intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points.
Oh, man, it's 3 yards from
If someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too. The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple of years. Second down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of his tight end Bruce. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
That's good for Jaguars. First down.
They'll set up the throw.
every time he throw it deep. They never knock it down. They always intercept. Never.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get the second one.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Every single time.
The Vikings will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. That flag going to push him back 5. Now they need 15 yards in this series after the delay of game. First and 15. They'll He'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Minnesota offense now ready to get this next drive underway. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running games on a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's got it. He will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Back to throw again. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to run up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Why did he go back? Why didn't he do that? Why did he go back that way?
Now back to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Track to 60.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Completes it to Douglas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got to stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
They're going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situation?
It is situation. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball at 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more focus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot.
Some simpler
Defense
routes.
certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And 2nd and 10, they look to throw again. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. And now that brings up 4 down, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still
That's why I just don't like running, man. That's why you got to run all the time. Be sending these lists.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll try and throw for it here. Oh, he tries to force it in.
I just don't like.
Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They put it down, not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jordan Watkins from a yard out. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the ball. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They'll get three as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Come on, baby.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. As he throws there, incomplete.
There's another style. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly are letting up today's partner because they forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
18 Rebels, 18 Rebels. 19 type, 19 type. 79 Broncos.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Vikings will have solid field position as they take over at their 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And incomplete on a deep ball.
When you look at the scoreboard, you think that you could be comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 65, 65, 79 Broncos.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack in the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They throw it out right complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
2 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
Wow.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth-quarter advantage. And they are just not going to let up as he's into the end zone here for 2 more. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here hope that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. It's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10.
Cougar 19.
From left side, hauled in by Pickens. Down the left sideline, George Pickens. Touchdown, Jaguars. George Pickens, 74 yards. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. So still lots of work left to do, and here comes the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Warriors 17. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here. Starts to drive. Throwing the air. Incomplete. That's Douglas. A good pickup there. 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to throw it on right now. Still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
18 Raptors. Trap 60. 60 Mavericks.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 19 yards away. And the Vikings have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and a good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
18, run, 18, 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he hits as he releases, and that'll fall incomplete.
Come on, baby.
He's going to need a nice long soak in the hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in his bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be free-rolling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off as an INT and a return for 6.
17.
So they throw the pick six and get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish and it really didn't get any better from there. Trailing big here in this first quarter. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as it throws to the ground. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got it open there. It's Wilkins. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him. One of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they change their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
It's a
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down.
Jaguars. First down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw again. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. That's to Bowers once again. somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still strike big time.
They'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And what a weapon he is in the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for two. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And the Vikings able to recover the hit. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Looking to put a drive together. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and now he winds up incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need,
Come on.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter, a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
Well, CD is all window dressing at this point, and the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even with the score, might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They run. It's great.
He let that go. And now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Set. 72 move.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And my goodness, another interception. Now inside the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what opponents to move off of the road.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in an exciting game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what's happened out
Yeah,
here.
use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because you're not going to want that feeling. You don't want that feeling again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Back to throw now on first down. And now here's another interception. And they take over, and they'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Pass the 20. 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Yeah, he'll be out just a
George Pickens done had the game of his life.
39 yards
He's a
the
bum.
distance covered on the catch and run. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check back.
They'll set up the throw. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. As they get 26 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a second and 7. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them, sending a blitz on second down. Even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the scrimmage.
We sending them people in there that quick, man. What's that? Ain't nobody gonna block him?
He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey, smash Bronco! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Jags use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He'll drop to throw.
Where did my man go?
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
We're gonna go down fighting, baby.
Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
65, 66. Drop 60, drop 60. 60 Jack, 60 Jack.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly